that feeling of meeting an interesting person. Dazzling and mesmerizing. The infatuation devours you. You let yourself to be taken and find yourself on a cloud nine. You think for yourself, this is it. I hit the jackpot and that life couldn't be better. Then time goes by and you start sensing some thought-provoking cues. From there on, it spirals down to a dark place and happens so slowly that you can't resist to tag along. Your curiosity and hope for the better, for the good, leads the way until the roller coaster of emotions slows down after a bumpy hilltop and a steep turn. You wipe, scratch your eyes to clean off the blur, and suddenly you realize you have been riding through a huge field of red flags. And was too comfortable and blindsided to notice them. The motion is slowing down, and after waking up from a dream of denial, you start to analyze. You learn hard way. If you are not done analyzing, this show might help you. Welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud to announce a new interactive show called Flagged Away. My name is Guy the Spy and I'm your host. Exciting times for growth ahead, and this evening we're spinning the magic number wheel. We're doing it to discover what tendencies should be major warning signs for abandoning the ship, for aborting mission. So without further ado, let's hit it. Today we have our assistants spinning the wheel, but I will do my best and give it a shot now and then. Let's discover the first number, shall we? Number 14. Let's see. My card says too soon, which basically means that the person asks too relationship stuff from the get-go. You're some kind of project and the person is not coming from a state of abundance and wants to seal the deal as soon as possible. Acting out of scarcity. Asking about long-term relationships may give you a sense of security, knowing whether it will work or not, but doesn't mean so much in practical sense. If a person has to investigate with queries whether the other party is into relationships or not, it's like bargaining, and bargaining never leads to a long-lasting relationships. It's like saying, if you're not there, I'm out, without even getting to know you. Let's see what's next. Number 18. You rock my world. You're the only hobby, amusement in the person's life, a sign of codependency. Number 17. Called an asshole? A person is very mean to you, guilt trips you, shames you, behaving very disparaging towards you. A big red flag. This one is good. Ex combo. Strange combination of exes. People who you don't see yourself resonate with. There's a good rule of thumb. If you cannot see yourself theoretically be a friend with your partner's exes, then something is very fishy. It doesn't mean practically that you have to be a friend with exes. It's about similarity in personalities. Spin the wheel. Number 22. No work ethics. Do I have to tell you anything about this? If a person has zero work ethics, then it's a sign that the person cannot commit to anything. The wheel, please. Number 25. Values and beliefs. Your life values and goals in life don't coincide. You have fun together, but there's nothing in common more than that. You have to walk a similar path in order to have something in common to make it long lasting. And it's not about financial ambitions. Number 11. Bad judgment. You have a good time with a person and towards you the behavior is superb, but there's something that's very off. They start to tell you some strange stuff about themselves, like how they dragged a one-night stand with them, and the experience was very unsettling in a way that you think, how the hell did I end up with this person? Number 2. Incongruent actions. Their actions are not congruent with the words. They might tell you one thing but do another thing. They might tell you that they miss you, but they don't do anything in order for it to happen. Or they promise something but never keep their words. Number 31. This one is good. No gestures of appreciation. They just want to spend time with you on a sofa or on a couch, or just do some simple stuff. They don't want to invest their time in order to please you. One of those examples are cooking. If they don't cook for you, you know it's a red flag. Number 8. Lacking time. You feel that you are becoming less of a priority. You don't get the prime time anymore. If that happens to you, you know what's up. Number 20. This one is for you. Are you ready? You date to occupy your mind from something or someone else. Red flag? Find out what's bothering you and take care of that. Number 27. They tell you all the time how great you are, which means that they put you on a pedestal and not see you as an equal. Number 4. Badmouther. Yeah, if you're dealing with a person who badmouths not just your date, anyone. If a person talks trash about someone else, especially about their friends or exes, big no-no. Number 1. Sketchy attitude. Such person hides stuff, maybe not intentionally, but they always are giving up a vibe of insincerity. You feel how they become nervous during certain things. Be very cautious for such people. Number 12. Emotional eruptions. They're very easily triggered, especially for slightest criticism, which means that their emotional fortitude is on the low. Number 15. Unlimited time. They have no respect for your time. They can be always late, set up something for a certain time, but reschedule last minute. Number 21. The relationship between parents are very shaky for irrational reasons, and they do nothing to resolve them. Number 23. No personal space for you. Such person doesn't respect your personal space. Calls you all the time, texts you all the time, and wants to do everything with you. That kind of personalities tend to be anxious, and they cannot deal with separations, so beware of that. Number 29. They sigh and roll with eyes at your behavior or remarks, which means that they don't respect you intellectually or otherwise. Number 33. Doesn't take care of physical health. I mean, it's 2019. Do I have to tell anything more? If you don't take care of your body, then you sure are not going to take care of somebody else. Number 13. Not so sorry. They lack ability of apologizing. And I don't mean verbally. Words don't count. You have to show your appreciation. Show that you regret. Show that you apologize. Number 7. This one is good. Friends with no benefits. They're friends with the opposite sex, and it's a big red flag. Friendships within opposite polarities is a very tricky one. There has to be some kind of major reason that can reassure you that there's nothing going to happen. Number 5. Raging monkey. Very aggressive tendencies, very high temper, and they cannot control their rage. Those kind of people have deep underlying issues. Avoid it. Number 16. Bravo Pinocchio. Honesty is not their best quality. It's not about nobility. It's about having integrity, which doesn't mean that you have to tell everything to your partner. Rather, being an honest person in general, having a deep sense of integrity. Without morals or high value, there's no fundament to stand on. Number 19. They have zero accomplishments. They have done nothing the past decade, whereas you have come a long way. Shows a lack of dedication to anything. 26. Spidey senses are tingling. Your intuition tells you that something is wrong. Trust that feeling. If you want to know more. Number 28. Plotting. They are constantly trying to drive a wedge between you and your loved ones. Friends, family, and other acquaintances. Very fishy. Avoid it. Number 30. An arguer. A person that argues all the time and have to have right in every discussion, in every debate. Avoid it. Number 34. Doesn't practice mental health. Doesn't take care of the mental health. Practicing awareness, meditation, or even being generally interested in wisdom, in life. Number 3. Insecurity issues. Slight insecurity can be a feminine trait, but if the person constantly wants to reassure that you two are good and compares you with others, no. Number 9. Once a cheater. The person cheated on somebody. With you. Do I have to say more? Their everyday life is opposite of yours. Like for example, they have different tastes in what kind of media they consume. You suddenly notice how they watch some lesser YouTube videos that you don't approve of. Or they're doing a lot of partying and you like to sit around and maybe watch some TV show or read some book. Number 35. They have bipolar tendencies. Their mood swings up and down very fast. One minute they're laughing, the other minute they're crying, and the third minute they're smashing things. Do you really want to deal with that? Not your problem to fix anyone, just so you know. And last one, 36. Are you in it with me? If you want a long-term relationship and nothing happened during a year, then you know what's up. I hope these red flags give you some sense of clarity, and I hope they will help you in future in dealing with partners. This was all. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for being with me, and I wish you good evening and good night. And remember, if you're honest with yourself, masculine and feminine behave differently, which means 50-50 in a relationship implies zero polarity. Not only romantic relationships, friendships and other relations are to be considered. Beware, infatuation blinds. Hossein out.